Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I have a very exciting video because I think I have found my newest favorite vanilla perfume. And I'm sure you already know by the title, but this is going to be a review for Phlur's latest fragrance release, and this is Vanilla Skin. I am going to be letting you guys know how I am liking this fragrance, what I have experienced with it, the notes that I'm picking up, but I'm also going to be comparing it to the body mist, which I have had since it was released. So I want to compare the two, let you guys know if it's worth it to have both, if one is better over the other. So I'm going to fill you in on all of the details. So if you would like to know my thoughts on Vanilla Skin, just keep on watching. Guys, so I hope that you guys are doing amazing today. I am doing much better than the last time I tried to film. That was such a fail. I was only able to do one video and I had to just turn off the camera because everything was going wrong. I even jammed my toe with my chair. So I was like about to just start flipping shit in this room last time that I filmed. So I'm feeling refreshed. It's a new day and I am super duper excited to share today's fragrance with you guys. So if you have been watching my channel, you know that there were a few Phlur releases that were not necessarily for me, but they are very popular. For example, Mood Ring. A lot of people really love that one, even though it wasn't one that wowed me. And then there was also Strawberry Letter, which started off so beautifully, but then it got a little too earthy and something in there just didn't work for me. But I recently picked up Father Figure and I have been raving so much about this fragrance and how much I love it. I mean, the more that I wear it and the more I smell it, it just keeps getting better and better. This is such a nice one. But today we're going to be talking all about the latest release, which is Vanilla Skin. So here is the bottle for Vanilla Skin. I really love their bottles. They are pretty heavy. They're weighted. The cap is magnetic, so it feels very nice. It doesn't feel cheap or anything. And before I get into the fragrance, Phlur did release this same scent in a fragrance mist. I would say a few months ago. I don't remember if it was maybe at the beginning of this year. So here is the body mist, and I have been wearing this one a bit. So I have so many thoughts. So I'm going to start off with the body mist. So this wasn't like a complete favorite when I first got it. It was a nice vanilla. I liked it. It felt a little sensual. There is like the sugary touch in here, and there is an apple note in here, which I actually pick up in the fragrance mist. So I am going to read the notes. The notes are going to be the same for both of them. So on Fragrantica, they only have the fragrance mist. They haven't added the perfume. But then in the pictures of the fragrance mist, you do see some pictures of the perfume. So I think they're just keeping it the same for both. The main accords are vanilla, sweet, woody, amber, powdery, balsamic, warm, spicy, musky, soft, spicy, and oud. And the notes are top notes of sugar, pink pepper, and red apple. The middle notes are cashmere wood, jasmine, and lily. And the base notes are vanilla, benzoin, sandalwood, and agar wood. So when I first got this fragrance mist, I liked it a lot, but I wasn't like super duper in love with it. But now that this has been sitting for a few months in my collection, it's been getting so much better. With the body mist, I feel like I'm picking up those opening notes so much. I'm getting the sugary notes. I'm getting the red apple for sure, because there's something in here that kind of reminds me of Ellis Brooklyn Apple Love. So I did mention when I got this fragrance mist that they kind of reminded me of each other because that apple note is like a subtle apple note, and then you have the sugary touch in there as well, just like in that Apple Love fragrance. So they would pair together really nicely. When I saw that they were coming out with a fragrance, I shared it on my Instagram. I was like, no questions asked. Once this is dropped, I'm buying the full size. Like, there are certain things that I know for sure I would love the full size of. Hopefully, sometimes it doesn't play out that way, but I am so happy that I got this. So I'm not sure how to start this review, but I guess I'm just gonna go ahead and go into like the wear test that I did for both of them. So what I did was I sprayed one side of my body with the body mist all over my clothing, my skin, even around my hair. And what I did notice between these two, this is a scent overall that is like a woody vanilla with a little little bit of a sugary touch in there. It does have like a sweet touch in it. It's not a cupcake vanilla. It's not a gourmand vanilla. It's not super sweet or anything like that. This is not that. This is more for those of you who like, for example, Kayali Vanilla 28, where it's a vanilla, but it does have a little bit of florals in there. It feels sexy. It feels deep, like a vanilla extract type of scent. So I feel like this would fall into that category. So if you're looking for like a vanilla cake type of scent, I would not tell you that this is the one. But if you're looking for a sexy vanilla, look no further, because this is just so sexy, so intoxicating, sugary, sweet. The vanilla is deep. So back to what I was saying. When I first sprayed the fragrance mist, I noticed right away that between these two, I pick up way more of the sugar, the apple, just very sweet notes coming through. And then the vanilla comes through with that woodiness. So I don't know if it's because it has been sitting for a long time and maybe those notes are coming through more. But I will say, when it comes to the perfume, I'm not getting as much sugar as I do with the body mist when you first spray them. What I pick up with Vanilla Skin, the perfume, is a very, very woody vanilla. So if you do not like woody vanillas, you're probably going to hate this, because the wood in here is a little dry. It does feel a little drier than the body mist. So I went ahead and I sprayed one side with the body mist, the other side with the perfume. And that right away was the main difference I noticed between them. Of course, the perfume smells a little stronger, it's more concentrated, and the body mist is a little bit softer. But overall in the scent, when it first opens up, I definitely get more of a fruitiness and a sugary scent in the body mist that I completely love. I'm just obsessed with it. And then the perfume is definitely more on the woody side, which I still like. I love my woody vanillas. So once it starts settling down, I would say like 10 minutes later, when I went back to smell them, they started to kind of balance out. So I started to get a little bit more sweetness coming through from the perfume. Not as much sweetness as the body mist, but it's working its way up there. So I'm not sure if maybe I just need to let this sit for a couple months and then those sugary notes will start coming through just as much as the body mist, or if the woody notes are just stronger in the perfume. That's pretty much the only difference I pick up with them. And I wanted to test it out with my husband's nose. So I sprayed it on both sides and I went up to him and I told him to smell each of them. He's looking at me and he's like, they smell like the same thing. So if you're not really looking for differences, I don't think you're going to notice a difference. So if you already have the body mist and you're happy with the body mist and you don't really feel like you need anything more from it, then this is more affordable. It smells the same. Now, this is more expensive, but I will say I did the overnight test with these and the perfume definitely lasted longer, and this stuck to my PJs, my bed sheets, my pillow. Everything was smelling like this perfume when I woke up in the morning. And when I tell you there's no better feeling than that, because I could count with my hands the fragrances that do that I wake up and I'm just like I smell good, the bed smells good, everything is like just amazing. And this did it for me. And in the morning, once it has sat on my skin all night, when I tell you guys that the way that this mixes with my skin, it felt sugary, but it didn't feel synthetic. It was like just this yummy vanilla, like eat me up type of perfume. Like, it is my favorite vanilla that has been released this year so far that I could think of. I have to go back and think, but Vanilla Skin is so good. So my husband told me they smell almost identical. So then I'm like, try it again. I'm like trying to see if he picks up any differences. And he was just like, they smell the same to me. So I'm like, what about strength? How do they smell? And he did notice that the body mist side was definitely, he said, a little smoother and softer, and the perfume was stronger. So that's the main difference. I do feel like there is a longer lasting power in the perfume. So if you love Vanilla Skin but you wish that it lasted longer, get yourself the perfume. I think that once this one sits the same amount of time, they're probably gonna end up smelling exactly the same. So yeah, this is just like a sexy woody vanilla. I love it. I love the way that it smelled. I'm going to just be wearing them together. So I'm going to be spraying this one. I'm probably gonna keep this one more like for my hair, since my hair does hold on to scent, it's going to help the perfume perform even better. So I'm planning on spraying this on my hair and on my clothes and everything, and then the perfume I will spray on my neck, on my arm, all the places that I spray my perfume, just not my hair. So these two are just loves in my collection. I cannot wait for fall season because right now I'm not really in the mood for these types of scents. I've been wearing it more at nighttime for bed because I don't like to go out in summer with vanilla or with anything too deep or too gourmand. It's just not for me. So once fall comes around, you guys will be seeing this in a perfume tray. I will be talking about it and just letting you guys know how it develops over the next few months. But I just wanted to give you guys a quick review, first impression, letting you guys know what I think about it. But I will say this is just the most sexy, just a little sweet, woody vanilla that I have tried in a while. So love it. This is just a very, very successful blind buy for me, and it's definitely probably going to be one of my favorite perfumes. With that said, I think that I mentioned everything that I wanted to cover in this video. If you have any questions, let me know. So with that said, that's going to be it for today's video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Comment down below, let me know if you have tried this fragrance, how you feel about it, if you like it, if you don't like it. Also let me know what is your favorite Phlur perfume. I will give you guys a quick little update. I have always told you guys that I didn't really see like the big hype with Missing Person, and I found a sample the other day and I think I'm starting to like it. So I have the sample by my tray. I want to give it maybe like 2 or 3 more tries before I make up my mind, but I might be getting that one, and I'm very curious about Soft Spot. So if any of you guys have smelled that one or you have it, let me know what you think of it. Do you think I would like it? Give me the tea, because I'm very, very interested in those two. That's going to be it for me today. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and I will see you guys in the next one.